This is the story of Christy Lagourney. It was August 1979 in Flower Bluff, Texas. 10-year-old Christy, who had just gotten back from a dentist appointment, decided to take her dog, little Chewy, up to the local 7-Eleven to get a snack. As Christy was leaving the store, she was stopped by a woman who asked if she had seen her lost puppy. Christy said no and started heading home. As she rounds the back of the store, though, sure enough, there stood a puppy. This had to be the one the woman was looking for. To her disappointment, the lady said it wasn't her dog, but she was so appreciative she wanted to give Christy a reward for her trying to help. The woman told Christy to get in the car, that she would take her home and also give her the money. Christy declined the offer, but this woman, who was a master manipulator, assured Christy that her parents knew where she was and that it was okay for her to get a ride. Christy and Chewy were then escorted into the back of this woman's vehicle. And just that fast, Christy had been kidnapped. Little Christy was just now realizing there was a man in the car with them. For 2 hours they drove until finally they stopped at this seedy little roadside motel. Once in the room, they instructed little Christy to shower. They then tied her to the bed, blindfolded her, and gagged her. Christy could see out the bottom of her blindfold and saw this woman standing there in her bra taking pictures of her, the same woman that she had just tried to help find her dog that didn't even exist. These two pieces of crap then sodomized and raped this little girl. Little Christy's mind went into self-preservation mode and shut down. Thankfully, that is all that she remembers of the actual attack. The next thing Christy remembers is being back in the vehicle. The woman was trying to talk the man out of killing her. The man finally agreed and dropped Christy off at a little roadside diner. Finally, Christy was able to call her mom, and the police stormed the restaurant and took her to the hospital. Doctors were unsure if Christy would survive the trauma she endured. She had lost nearly all of her blood and had been ripped open completely from front to back. Hours turned into days, days into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years, with no update on the perpetrators. Finally, 5 years later, the female kidnapper called and turned herself in. Are you ready to be so pissed? The statute of limitations had expired for the rape and kidnap. They could not press charges against these two. Detectives said they could try for attempted murder, but the chance of conviction was very low because he had no prior record. I'm disgusted to say that to this day, not 1 minute of time has been served for the attack on Christy. On a positive note, Christy defied all medical odds, and as an adult, she was able to deliver 2 healthy baby boys.